heard of those for a long time and have no idea what it's all about.
Well, someday you'll come and see me.
Oh, I know I will.
So the thing is where this confuses people so much is that our entire life when we work or our spouse works, we get insurance through the employer, and
Right.
we just take whatever we're given, right? We don't get any say in that. I mean,
Not really.
hopefully the employer provides a nice plan for you, but you're just stuck. We don't have to make that decision ourselves. So that's a good thing, in that we didn't have to make that choice. It's a bad thing in that it doesn't always work out. Well, now when you hit Medicare age, you're on the hook for all of this decision making.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't have a lot of say-so, though, do you really?
Well, actually, there's a lot of options when you're Medicare eligible that you can go. All the major, Anthem, United, Healthcare, the Aetna, all of those folks, big players all offer options.
Yes.
And so there's a pretty good sampling of these out there. But we have to make those choices ourselves, and it confuses people greatly. And so here's the analogy that I oftentimes use. I like food. I like to eat. Anyone who's seen me will know that.
As do I.
And so I kind of compare these things to a buffet and a cafeteria.
Okay.
So our supplement plans are kind of like a buffet in that they have a higher cost to get in. So a lot of times you're going to see a couple $100 for these things or more, depending on your age. But you're going to have a higher cost to get in. But once you've paid that, pretty well everything is taken care of. So a lot of times people end up with a Part B deductible that they have to pay. They have to pay the premiums of the plan, but they don't get a lot of copay structure. When you go in, you don't get a lot of $10, $20, $30 at the doctor's office. Most of that stuff's just covered, and so you kind of have your expenses up front, and you can kind of predict these things. My parents loved them. They never had to talk to the billing department at the hospital ever again because it went to the insurance company took care of it, and they were done.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, when you get that stuff, they start thinking in terms of they're nickel and diming me to death here.
Well, right. So the other option is cafeteria, is more like a cafeteria, and these are our Advantage plans. Most of these things have a low or sometimes even a no monthly cost. So there's not a premium or a very small premium. They're more of a pay-as-you-go, like a cafeteria. You can walk into the cafeteria for free, but if you start selecting things, that's when you pay for it.
Right.
And that's the way these cafeteria plans are set up. So you're going to see a copay for the doctor, a copay for the lab, a copay for x-ray, a copay for hospital stays. Everything's got a copay on these Advantage plans. Zero or very little monthly cost, but you pay as you go when you use the product. Oftentimes these are the ones you see advertised on TV. They've got drug coverage, they've got dental, they've got vision, they've got hearing benefits. Sometimes they've got other things that are built into them for enhanced benefits. They incentivize people to enroll in these. But that's kind of a rudimentary difference as a buffet and a cafeteria.
Okay, that's the Advantage plan, the last one.